Good morning, children. Welcome back. We are continuing with chapter body fluids and circulation. In this part, we will be studying about platelets. We have already discussed about RBC and WBC, their functions and types. Now we are coming to platelets. Platelets are the third group of blood cells, which is called thrombocytes. Around 1.5 lakh to 3.5 lakh should be there in the normal individual. In the blood of normal person, there should be 1.5 lakh to 3.5 lakh. The main function of platelets is to clotting the blood. Okay. If these platelets are short, then it will affect the clotting. So the clotting of the blood will be tampered or reduced, and the blood will flow maximum out of the body and it become dangerous. So these platelets are formed in the megakaryocytes. You can see that megakaryocytes in the special bone marrow cells. There are different types of bone marrow cells. It is called special bone marrow cells. So that is called the megakaryocytes in the red bone marrow cells. Megakaryocytes, the platelets are formed. So you have to remember this point. Now we are coming to the next subtopic, that is blood groups. Blood group was discovered by Carl Landsteiner. Okay, Carl Landsteiner discovered the blood group. We call it the ABO blood group. ABO blood group. In ABO blood group, there are four types of blood group: A group, B group, AB, and O. Based on the presence or absence of antigen and antibody, there are four types of blood groups. We can say A blood group contains antigen A in the RBC and the antibody B in the plasma. You got this? Antigen A in the RBC, antibody B in the plasma. Now, B blood group contains antigen B in the RBC and antibody A in the plasma. Antibody A in the plasma. AB blood group persons contain AB antigen in the RBC and no antibody in the plasma, nil. You got it here? Yes, O blood group persons contain no antigen in the RBC and antigen AB in the plasma. So this is the presence or absence of antigen present in the RBC or antibody in the plasma in four types of blood group. You got this very clear? Very clear. Now, this blood group can be given, donors blood group, donors. Okay, which blood this blood group person can receive? Person with A group can receive A group and O group from a donor. So A group person can receive A blood group and O blood group. A group should contain the same antigen. So A group only contain antigen A. Okay, only that antigen should be there in the donor's blood. Okay, so the recipient and the donor, this is called the recipient. We can say recipient blood group. RECIPIENT, recipient blood group. So here recipient blood group person can receive A group from the donor and O group. O group does not contain any antigen, so no problem. These are A and O group can be received. A B group person can receive B blood group from the donor and O blood group from the donor. The AB group person can receive all the four blood groups: A group, B group, AB, and O. And O person, O recipient, O blood group recipient person has no antigen, so he can only receive the blood group from the donor without antigen. Now, why should there be this type of matching? Okay, matching. Okay, matching blood group. The recipient blood group should be matched with the donor's blood group. Or the donor's blood group should not have any antigen. That is only O group. O group really does not have any antigen in the RBC. That can be given to all the blood groups. A group, B group, AB group, and all recipient blood groups can, A, B, AB, and O, can receive the O group from the donor because O group does not have any antigen. And this is why O group is called a universal donor. O group is called a universal donor, and AB group is called a universal recipient. Universal recipient, we got that word meaning. Here everybody is clear. Okay? Now, if a person, a group person, for example, A blood group recipient person, suppose he receives a B blood group or AB blood group, then what will happen? This will be mismatching. This mismatching of blood group is called incompatibility. Incompatibility. So, what is the meaning of incompatibility? Incompatibility. Okay, compatibility is given here. Incompatibility means mismatching. We can say. Okay. If the blood group of the recipient should be matching with the blood group of the donor, or the antigen of the recipient and the antigen of the donor should be matching, or the donor should not have any antigen. Such a blood group we call matching blood group, compatible blood group, compatible blood group. Okay. So during blood transfusion, this compatibility will be checked. If the blood group is found incompatible means mismatching. It means that the recipient blood group and the donor's blood group are not matching in terms of the antigen in the both the blood group. Okay, then it is called mismatching or incompatible blood group. Such blood group will not be used for blood transfusion. So it is very, very important. So you have to remember that. So you got this idea, you have to watch this and learn this. Now there is a condition. Let me tell you, if there is one more blood group that is called the RH blood group. RH blood group. RH is taken from the rhesus monkey. Rhesus monkey. It was observed in rhesus monkey. So the first two alphabets RH is taken here and given the blood group, a new blood group that is called RH blood group. There are two types of individuals. If the RH antigen is present in the body, it is called RH positive blood group. If RH antigen is absent, then it is called RH negative. 80% people are RH positive. Only 20% are RH negative. So RH blood group is another fifth type of blood group. Okay, observed and noted in rhesus monkey. So let me give you one example. If the mother blood group is RH negative and the fetus inside the womb of the mother is RH positive. So once again, mother blood group is RH negative and the fetal blood group is RH positive. So delivery will be there is no problem in the initial stage, but during the delivery time, the blood of the fetus may be mixed with some amount, blood of the fetus may be mixed with the blood of the mother. So there is a chance for the RH antigen from the fetal blood to enter into mother's blood, which is RH negative. When an RH negative mother's blood receives the RH positive antigen from the fetal blood, then inside the body of the mother there develop antibody. But what produce? Antibody. So what is produced in the mother's blood? Antibody. This antibody is a very crucial for the mother's blood. And what will happen? This will destroy the fetal blood. First baby has been delivered already, no problem. But this Rh antibody will remain. Rh antibody will remain in the mother's blood. When the second time the baby is conceived by the mother, this Rh antibody will destroy the fetal blood. Rh antibody will destroy the fetal blood. And this condition, okay, Rh antigen in the fetal blood. In the second conceiving time, Rh antigen in the fetal blood will be destroyed by the Rh antibody that is already formed in the mother's blood after the first delivery. This condition leads to the death of the second fetus, or even cases after birth. Suppose the fetus is born, then the fetus may develop anemia, severe anemia or jaundice. In such cases, the fetus will be saved by antibody injection. Okay, that is very critical situation. Okay, so we can say Rh antigen is a very important antigen. So we will write A positive or A negative, B positive or B negative along with this, O positive or negative, because this negative and positive indicate Rh antigen. Okay, so you got this idea. This condition in which the second fetus die, the situation is called erythroblastosis fetalis. So once again I will tell you the last point. If the mother's blood is Rh negative and the fetal blood is Rh positive, the womb of the mother fetus is there, that fetus is Rh positive. During the first delivery of the baby, what happens, Rh positive antigen from the fetal blood may mix with the Rh negative blood of the mother. So the mother's body will identify this Rh antigen and start producing Rh antibody. So by that time the first baby has been delivered. But in the mother's blood, Rh antibody against the Rh negative blood will be formed. Rh antibody will be formed over the time. In the second time when the mother conceives, the same blood group only mother's Rh negative, but Rh antibody is there in the mother's blood. Suppose the baby is, or the fetus, second time fetus is Rh positive. This Rh antibody already there in the mother's blood will enter the fetal blood. The antigen, Rh antigen in the fetal blood will be destroyed because of this Rh antibody from the mother enter the fetus and destroy that Rh antigen of the fetus. The fetus may be died before the birth or after the birth. This condition is called erythroblastosis fetalis. Even if the child is born, the child will be developing severe anemia or jaundice. This condition can be suppressed by using an injection called antibody injection. So this is a very critical state of the baby and fetus. So this will be happening in normal case. So you have to understand this blood group, 4 types of blood group, and what is the Rh blood group and what is erythroblastosis fetalis. You have to read it, see and learn it. Okay, thank you.